Erin Harrison coming to you from the Los Angeles Convention Center at IT Expo West 2010. And I'm speaking today with Jeff Hiebert, President of ROI Networks. Welcome, Jeff.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining me today.
My pleasure.
So first off, let's tell our viewers about ROI Networks.
Yeah, ROI Networks is a systems integrator specializing in unified communications, and we're located in Southern California, and we serve small, medium, and large enterprises.
Okay, great. Now tell us about, I know there was a recent case study that AudioCodes put out. What is the nature of your relationship with AudioCodes?
We're a systems integrator and a gold reseller for AudioCodes, and the opportunity that we worked on was with a fabless semiconductor manufacturer located in Southern California.
Okay. And I understand that ROI Networks faced a unique challenge, and tell us about that challenge.
Sure, yeah, I was contacted by their Director of IT, Steve Mindrup, and they're a global operation. They've offshored some of their manufacturing to India and China, and they had put in an audio conferencing solution roughly 2 years ago and took probably $200,000 to $300,000 a year out of their business. But they had a problem, which was through India, China, and some of their global operations, their international toll-free was roughly $15,000 a month. So they had come to ROI Networks and approached us for a solution to basically help them take that cost out of their business while still allowing these international users to leverage the conference bridge that was actually located in Newport Beach, California, which is where their corporate headquarters were.
Okay. And ultimately, how did you solve the problem, and what was the return on investment for you?
Okay, so after talking with Steve, it was identified that most of these charges were incurred from people on mobile phones, or people working out of their home office but while traveling on the road, or customers and partners. And what we did was we worked with AudioCodes, and we also worked with Skype on their enterprise solution, and essentially introduced the idea of establishing a local phone number in each of their geographic regions. And then by leveraging the Skype SIP network, we were able to backhaul that traffic, making it look like a local call to the end user, and have that come into the existing infrastructure which they had at their corporate headquarters. So we're able to use the AudioCodes as a gateway between the Skype SIP network and their Avaya installation voice over IP system to come in and get access to their audio conferencing bridge. And by using AudioCodes with the inherent security and session border controller elements, we're able to take Skype SIP and convert that to Avaya SIP, and basically just create an extension of their existing infrastructure by leveraging Skype's enterprise solution and the infrastructure from AudioCodes.
Okay, and how big of a difference has this been for you guys?
So the customer was spending on average about $15,000 a month in international toll, and we were able to basically provide a solution to them for roughly $7,000 to $8,000 worth of infrastructure and services. And the solution was implemented in roughly 3 weeks. And within the first month, they'd actually realized a $15,000 reduction on their international toll-free.
Wow.
So the payback was almost immediate, and by leveraging existing infrastructure and adding an additional layer component on top of that as just kind of a gateway, we're able to really use a multi-vendor approach to create a pretty common business problem, but in a fairly unique way. And the customer was quite satisfied with that.
Okay, great. And what do you see ahead for ROI Networks in the next 6 to 12 months?
The unified communication space is a fast-growing space. It's a convergence of what used to be separate voice, data, and video solutions.
Right.
And Microsoft and Cisco are legitimizing this space quite aggressively. And we have niched ourselves, being ROI Networks, as an expert in unified communications because we have the real-time voice experience and the video experience. And bringing these elements together, one of the most critical success factors is having the skills that understands all those dependencies.
Sure.
So ROI going forward wants to be a leader in this space, and we want to continue evolving our business into a solutions-oriented business to really focus on how we can help our customers much more strategically than we had in the past, being more closely aligned with any specific manufacturer.
Do you think the term unified communications has been overused?
I think it's like voice over IP. It means a lot of things to a lot of people.
Sure.
But I think I kind of take an approach that, hey, it's all about empowering the end user to be more productive, to make them more accessible, and to make them able to adapt whatever device of choice they want to come in and get business done and communicate more effectively. And that's kind of what we try to do, is simplify that message to our customers. And yeah, there's a technical component of it, of course, and there's a lot of touch points. But if you can really help the customer understand, it's really about empowering that mobile or that remote worker and creating innovative ways for them to get their jobs done, I think that's the true promise of unified communications.
Okay, good answer. And while you're here at IT Expo, what are you hoping to accomplish?
I'm going to go look at some of the technologies being showcased and look at some of the things around cloud computing, virtualization, and also unified communications, and see if there's any other opportunities for us and our customers.
Okay, great. We've been speaking with Jeff Hiebert, President of ROI Networks. Jeff, thanks for joining me today.
My pleasure.
Have a great show.
Thank you very much.